Buenos días, señores. ¿Cómo estamos todo el día? All right. Welcome back, Pokemon GO players, to another episode of the Purified podcast. I'm talking Spanish because, I can. Today is July 28th, 2025. I am your host, Luis Palacios, and my co-host, Akanes!
¿Cómo se llama? No.
¿Cómo se llama? It's like, yo me llamo Alex.
Yeah, me llamo Cristobal. How are you? I am Pokemon Trigger, please.
Yo me soy
We're
Pure
back at it again. Yeah, I'm Pure Lighter. This is also Pure Lighter, and we're the Pure Lighter podcast.
Hey, that could work.
Oh my god!
I'll just fully revamp the whole thing. It's called the Pure Lighter podcast. It's like,
yeah. Hope you guys are having a fantastic week. It's been good. It's been good. Really hot. I'm sure you've been dealing with that too.
Yeah, definitely. Sorry for the yawnings, but I'm tired myself. But
Getting ready for Pokemon sleep.
I gotta sleep, brother. But yeah, no, it's been hot. It's been raining. It's usually just like that throughout the days. Yesterday, was it like 2 days ago? I think here in Tampa we hit like a record high of like 100 degrees or something.
Oh my gosh.
That does not feel like yet. So if you humidity, you're probably feeling like 110, 112 or something. Yeah. So yesterday, for at least Sunday, I did not leave the house. I was like stationary for the entirety of the day. And if I did, I'd probably just like look at my backyard and said, nope, I'm coming back home. Oh, man. But yeah, we're here once again to talk about Pokemon GO news, updates, and ranting about the game because we love the game just as much as everybody else. This episode of the Purified podcast is brought to you by our Patreon. Everything we do here on the Pokemon Professor Network is powered by our community. You can join our community as supporters on Patreons for as little as $1 a month. We offer a range of support tiers, various benefits. All patrons will gain access to our Patreon exclusive Discord, which is a fantastic place filled with fantastic people. So don't forget to check us out at patreon.com/Professor Network if you want to support us as the executive producer of the show. We would greatly appreciate it because it does help out a lot. Keeps the digital lights on. Also, I lost power like a couple of days ago, but
Oh my god.
I was like just playing my Nintendo Switch too, and then all of a sudden, I'm like, what the frick? Yeah, it was only for like a second or two, and then welcome back up. But yeah, we actually have a lot to talk about. We did kind of skip last week, kind of did it at the same time, mostly because we had a lot to take cover and everything. Lives is what you make it. But we have a lot of news, a lot of stuff. We have 2 weeks. I have a 10K hatching. So we'll see what that is first. It is a Ponyard. It is not shiny. It is not the Hondo, and it's just going to get transferred. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. How you been? What has your last 2 weeks or week or so has been for you, brother?
It's been good. It's been good. Pokemon has always been fun. The Hondos have came out a little bit. So, we'll always take those. Honestly, I think it starts with just a shiny. Yeah, pretty much the researches have been pretty nice to me. Right. I got a shiny Vanillite from one of the researches, and I was like, okay, ice cream cone, thank you.
In the summer? Yeah, that works, right?
Yeah, it caught me off guard a little bit. And then I got a Hundo Rookidee from a research, so ready to go for the Com Day.
Nice.
I got a Hundo that both of us got together. Hundo Bacon.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Yeah. So when a Community Day Classic comes around or something, have that ready.
Yeah.
And then a shiny Bacon in the wild. So I think that was pretty much my haul, other than just other like decent IV stuff. Nothing crazy.
Yeah.
Just doing a quick look through to make sure I'm not like missing anything fun. But yeah, I think that's it for me. What'd you get this week?
Well, weekend, so
2 weeks.
Yeah, almost 2 weeks technically since we talked. I got a few things. Shiny wise, from the Water Festival, I get 2 Stardews. From Community Day, I only got 2 Quaxleys. There was a reason for this. A Caterpie off the wild, And then in the last week, I actually had like a full-on green shiny adventure, since I got a shiny Shadow Registeel,
Oh,
a shiny Bronson, because why not, and a shiny Dynamax Latios from the Max weekend.
ooh,
Funny enough, that was actually a remote that I did on Sunday because I had enough coins. I was like, hey, let me just jump in here and see if I can do it. I'm glad I did, but so
yes,
definitely,
yeah, those were hard, man.
yeah, definitely they were hard. So that's that. As for the Hondos, the only other thing that I got was a Hondo Magic card from the Water Festival. So, added to the collection. It's not the Shando, it's not JT Baller, like the luck of the man is crazy. But yeah, it's okay. So technically, we do have a lot to talk about. So we're just gonna scream over to the last few things that we had in the last 2 weeks. So again, Water Festival, pretty okay. Nothing to write home about. I did like the spawns though, so it wasn't pretty bad. It wasn't pretty bad.
Yeah, I didn't get what I was chasing, but
Yeah.
it's always fun to chase.
Yeah, I don't remember if there was a new shiny or was it just a regular release. We did have the Soaring Shield day or week, I guess, with the introduction of Slash. Which, have you done any not Slash, but Honedge raids?
Yes. Yeah, I did. I remoted one of them, I believe.
Okay.
But I haven't done any more than that, I don't think.
Okay. That's not bad. I did a few.
Yeah.
Mostly just in person, so it was actually okay to do those. And we'll talk about in PvP once we get there, about how broken the thing is, or was at least. Then we had Community Day. So the reason why I only got 2 shiny Community Days Quaxleys is because I went to the Tampa Race game that same day.
Oh.
We just tailgated into the event. I was only able to do 1 Pikachu because the tailgate didn't work as the way that we planned it to. And yeah, so I was able to get 1 Pikachu with the background special, Tampa Race Stadium and whatever. So I'll keep it for collection purposes. That's it. There's another one actually this weekend, I think, in Sarasota. So we may actually tailgate that one if we are feeling frisky, Yeah, just keep laughing. Anyways, and then what else did we have? Well, yeah, Latios and Latios Dynamax weekend. That was actually an interesting weekend, to say the least.
If anything, just the fact you're able to power up things with extra power spot energy, I think is a bonus.
Yeah, it's not bad. But the Latios and Latios were a little difficult to take down. It took us a couple of tries from the group itself, and then once we actually established a good group, I think we were able to get them down pretty quickly. Although it was taking us a bit to take it down, so we couldn't really do like an insane amount of them. I think I only did like maybe 6, if anything. 2, 3,
Maybe 6, brother. I got 1 Latios, and then both of the Latios I tried to do, they were just missed balling and everything the whole time.
Damn.
It was rough.
Yeah. Most of the time you needed good counters. Sachin definitely did his job as a good attacker during it, and then like Gengar was a good just ghost typing against it in the end of the day. So again, if you had a good team, you can take it out pretty quickly. But if you had semi-decent to almost no counter teams, then yeah, that you definitely have some difficulties taking it down for sure. So, although at this point, I think everybody has a Station and Samacenta anyway. So,
I got Samacenta.
Yeah. But yeah, so that's that on the technically 2 weeks that we had. I think we had something else in between, and I just can't remember right now. So forget me if I am, but maybe it's not important. So
we did have like the music thing, like with
chat. Yeah, we talked about it. We didn't fully discuss it, but the summer concert was okay. Also, Oxkin, thank you for joining us again on the chat. Appreciate it very much. But yeah, again, basically good stuff. Some good events. just a loop of events, and we're gonna keep going because you know what? This is just that the year of events at this point. So we're gonna go over to the news because we have a lot for you guys this time. Starting with a dump of news. Yes, the August dump of news is here. Hold on, there we go. All right, starts with featured Pokemons Gigantamax, Butterfree, Necrozma, and Dynamax Trubbish come back in an epic August content update. Starting with Max Battles, Ammonite, which is actually, Ammonite is going to start appearing in Max Battles starting from August 4th to the 10th, Trubbish 11th to the 17th, Chansey 25th to the 31st, and then Pidove from the 1st to the 7th on September. We have Ray Battle.
It's really cool that we got right now, too.
Yeah, I know, right? Also, Rookidee from Max Battles would have been shiny once the shiny was released.
I know, I was thinking about that.
5-star raid battles, we do have Lugia, Ho-Oh, and Necrozma throughout the month. Lugia starting at the 4th, Ho-Oh starting on the 11th, and Necrozma started on the 25th, running all the way to September 2nd. Mega raids, and Mega Ampharos on August 4th, Mega Slowbro at 11th, Mega Pidgeot, Mega 18, August 18, and Mega Salamence on the 25th. So a nice little addition to the Megas, although, we haven't discussed the Pokemon percents. Maybe we'll discuss that at the end of this. We have a lot of events. Fossil Research Day on August 2nd, Gigantamax Butterfree Max Battle Day on August 3rd. So definitely something to do this weekend. Sweep Storm starting on August 3rd to August 6th. So just a nice little 3-day event. Cozy Companions, August 6th to the 12th. Hatch Day on August 9th. Some mystery thing on August 10th. I'm pretty sure that we'll talk about it in a moment. Delightful Days taking over from the August 11th to the 17th, which is our Team Go Rockets takeover day. August 15th to the 17th, we have the 2025 Pokemon World Championship Go Battle Weekend. So good luck to all the World Battlers out there for sure. August 16th to the 17th, we have another Shadow Raid Weekend. We wonder what that is. August 18th, we have through the 28th, we have Dark Sky. So this is actually a prelude to the Max Finale Go Fest event on August 23rd and 24th, which again, we do have news about that. And then we also have August 25th to the 31st, Sun-Kissed Shores. That's a good thing we live in Florida then. August 30th, we have August Community Day, which we know is Rookidee. And August 31st, we have a Mega Raid Day special. Continue on raid hours. Lugia on the 6th, Ho-Oh on the 13th, and Necrozma on the 27th. Regirock will be appearing on more on the Shadow Raids for the weekend. Have you actually gotten tired of seeing the dogs and the beast and the Regis in Shadow weekends? Because I think they've just been recycled all this time.
Well, it's been interesting because I know some people were saying that they're appearing more than just the weekends some days, right?
Sometimes. I think it was a glitch or something, but I'm not 100% sure.
Yeah. But I mean, like, some people were very happy about it.
Yeah.
But I just haven't gone out to do them too much. I think mostly because the mix is just kind of rough sometimes on me.
And there's always something going on during the weekend that I never really plan about doing them because you can do them at any point. You just got to get a good team go about it.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not too worried about getting I'm pretty sure I can do it with Julie or my buddy, but a trio would be super easy. But
yeah,
I don't know. It's not in raids that are just like right next to me.
I just feel like it's been recycled for a while, so that's why it's like I'm kind of tired of seeing them for so many times. Just give us Kyogre and Groudon, and we'll be happy.
Oh my gosh, the Ray.
Right.
Ray.
There is Spotlight Hours. We do have Swirlix on August 5th with Catch Stardust. Plaza and Minun on August 12th with Catch Experience, which I don't know if anybody really wants that many, but of course I know some people are looking for the shiny. Rolls on August 19th with Catch Candy, and Lechonk, the Pig, on August 26th with Transfer Candy. So, I mean, good day to actually just transfer stuff. It's not bad in that sense. And that's pretty much it. But of course, we do have a slew of information from all of this. Exciting, not exciting. We'll talk about it as soon as we get there. But how about you let us know what Adventure Week gonna give us?
Yeah, I heard some people's thoughts on this, so I'm curious what you think. Pokemon Go Adventure Week is returning on Tuesday, July 29th, so tomorrow at 10 a.m. to Sunday, August 3rd at 8 p.m. local time. There's going to be a debut of the Pokemon Toad School and its evolution Toad Scroll, which is basically a Pokemon that is very similar to Tentacool. So very, very fun.
It's basically Tentacle's cousin because it's not a original form. It's a completely different Pokemon, just like Wiglet was when it was released, and it's Wiglet's cousin at that point, you know?
Yeah, very, very fun Pokemon. This one can walk on land.
Actually, I want to see that. I want to catch one and just like have it like walk around with me, and so my buddy's like,
it's got to be one of the more fun ones.
Yeah, it probably will be.
Event bonuses: 2 times XP for catching Pokemon. Incense, excluding the daily adventure incense activated during the event, will last for 2 hours. That's pretty crazy.
Keep talking for a second.
Yeah. Wild encounters. There's going to be a very, very good chance of encountering shiny Wiglet if you are lucky. In the cities, there's going to be Snubble, Trubbish, Elgyem, and Sizzlepede, and then some trainers might encounter Esper. In the forest or grassland biomes, Scovet, Fido, Smoliv, Tadbulb, and some trainers might encounter Toadschool. And then in the mountains, Hippopotas, Drillbur, Rufflet, and then some trainers might encounter Gligar. And then for us, beaches are water, Inkay, Marini, Dewpider, Sandygast, and Wiglet is going to be available. And then if you're lucky, you can encounter pretty much almost all of the Pokemon except Fido, Tadbulb, Sizzlepede as shiny. Very, very cool. And Toadschool.
Not a bad thing when it comes down to a new shiny. Wiglet is an okay shiny, but I think the only thing that a lot of people are talking about this event is that how do we differentiate the biomes if we can't even tell where we are half the time in Pokemon Go?
That's fair.
So
I guess the only way you're gonna know is based on what's spawning, right?
Basically, yeah. Now, you know, the Monster Hunter now, and even Wizards Unite back in the day, they had the ability to actually see the different spawn areas of where the monsters or whatever the case may be in those games. I wish they actually translate this into Pokemon Go because it would be cool to know where exactly you are for those biomes. So that way you can actually target hunt, if anything, you know. And at the same time, it's like there's a lot of Pokemon out here. I mean, you and I will probably see forests and beaches and water just because we are in that specific region. But I'm never gonna see anything in the mountains. So
no mountains, only landfills. Literally, it'd be pretty easy for them, I feel like, to implement telling you where the biome is if they just put it in the same place as the weather.
Yeah.
Like maybe you just click on the weather and it tells you which biome you're into. But, oh well. Field research task rewards. Complete field research tasks to earn Stardust, Rare Candy, and encounters with event-themed Pokemon, so keep your eyes peeled. Timed research. There will be a free timed research available that will grant you 1 incense, 4 rare candy, encounters with event-themed Pokemon, and more. Make sure you claim these before August 3rd at 8 p.m. So honestly, just do it as quick as you can, honestly.
Right.
For $1.99 or the equivalent in your local currency, you can get 3 lucky eggs, 4 rare candy, and more events themed Pokemon, including Beldum, Sandygast, Fido, and more. Seems a little bit lackluster, but if you really want to try and get that shiny Sandygast, there you go. And if you get it on the web store, you'll also get 3 max potions for the same price.
Ooh.
But that's it for Adventure Week. I know a lot of people have said, where are the fossil Pokemon for this Adventure Week?
None. We don't have any. Like, seriously, it's Adventure Week used to be like one of the most hyped ones. Now, I do get it. We are technically at the end of the fossils, at the end of the adventures of it, because we had rock types and fossils and things like that. The only other fossils that I can think of is the ones from Sword and Shield. And at that point, I'm just like, I feel like those are gonna have some special characteristics instead of just releasing it in the wild or in eggs or anything like that, because it's fossils.
I feel like they're gonna be eggs or raids.
Yeah, I'm thinking the same for most likely. But those are like what, 4 different Pokemon still, right? 4 different fossils.
And honestly, just because of like how weird they are, I could honestly see them being a raid for different locations around the world. Like I think they might be like that kind of thing. I hope not, because I feel like some of them are going to be like heavily wanted for PvP.
Yeah,
but
I agree.
It's hard to say.
It is, which it's not the first time, and it probably won't be the last time we're going to see regional variants of fossils. That would be a little bit of a slap on the face, but if they do it in raids, most likely you're just gonna have to remote it for them anyways.
Oh yeah. That's just. I'm sure people are getting salty because like they are very fun fossils, and they're like, "Yo, I thought it was time already."
Yeah,
but we gotta wait a little bit longer.
Just a bit. It's not bad, but I think that there is, I'd say, that technicality to it. And also, a lot of people are saying that this Adventure Week is the most lackluster one. Technically, it is, but at the same time, I feel like there's still some interesting spawns out there if you know where you're going.
Yeah. With a good release, because I think Toad School has very fun typing. Grass ground, right?
Yeah. The other one is
Torterra. And all them. I think it's a very fun Pokemon. I do like the shiny release of Wiglet. I think this might be a lot of people's first chance of getting a Wiglet, honestly.
I'll be going to Riverwalk a lot then.
It's a fairly rare Pokemon.
Yeah.
Like it's not like the most rare, but I remember getting very excited finding them before. I'd still probably get excited even before the shiny release.
Yeah, I know I got one, but I just completely transferred it because I didn't care about it anyways. But still,
I'll find another one.
Yeah, I'll find the shiny eventually, So, but yeah, again, fun Pokemons to be around. Definitely in different parts of things that you just don't encounter that much because you are where you are. But yeah. I'm just not gonna say much about this Adventure Week, just because I have to get to see what other craziness stuff is going on. It doesn't look like can be heavily focusing on eggs or raids, so that's pretty good. And at the same time, it's only like less than a week event before the next one comes through, which we'll talk about in just a second. In that sense. All right, we do have, as I mentioned before, Butterfree or Gigantamax Butterfree Max Battle Day. Which is another cool addition to the Gigantamax Pokemons that we have. This is happening on Sunday, August 3rd from 2 to 5 p.m. Gigantamax debut of the Gigantamax Butterfree, and of course the shiny will be available if anybody wants it. Event bonuses, just like before, Max Battle Collection will increase to 1,600. All power spots will host Gigantamax battles. Power spots will refresh more frequently. 8 max particles per power spots. 2 additional special trays, which is actually pretty nice. Wouldn't that count it to be 3 special trays then throughout the weekend? It might be. I'm not 100% sure. From August 2nd to the 3rd, daily more pass limit will increase from 10 to 20, so you can do your Butterfrees from home if you want to. 2 times max particle exploring from the bonus active starting on August 3rd, and then 1/4 adventure distance from receiving max battle, which is always a nice bonus to add. Time research will award you with a Dynamax Darumaka, which is actually on active right now in Pokemon GO, if you want to just try to get a good one before the battle starts. Event ticket, of course, the $5 ticket is happening. The $5 ticket equivalent to your current currency. It gives you a 1 max mushroom, 25,000 experience from time research. You also receive the bonus of 2 times experience from max battles, and max battle collection limit increase to 5,600, which is always a plus if you do want to spend the 3 hours into that event. Also, with the guide, thank you so much for joining us. I appreciate it very much. There are so many events in Pogo right now. It's refreshing. I love that you like that. I feel like it's a little bit too much on unearned, but it just asking for experience, you know. You can RSVP planner with the Gigantamax battles, which is, you know, kind of cool. We'll support, at least the RSVP planner will support Gigantamax battles from here on out. So that's pretty nice. You know, find your community if you can. Max out your chances with Campfire, and the Battle Date Ultra Ticket Box will be available in the web store for an additional Max Powerful Pack at no additional cost. So yeah, overall it is. How do you like Butterfree on this one?
I think Butterfree's cool. I always thought it looked like Mothra.
Yeah, I know, right? It's basically just expanding his wings completely, so it's actually kind of nice. The shiny is actually pretty cool too. So I wouldn't say no to just to filter Gigantamax at the end. So
a max bug attack.
Yeah, I mean something that we probably desperately need in some cases. So it's not bad.
It would have been good this weekend. I'll tell you what.
Oh yeah, well, although you probably Butterfree is just too weak against it, so I feel like it's just gonna die too quickly to it. It won't even get closer to, you know, Sation or Samacenta's power level and be able to tank a lot of the attacks. But that's just me. Yeah, so do we go over Rookidee Community today? I mean, the shiny just got released. I mean, I guess, right? It's kind of weird, but I understand. I mean, they released a shiny earlier in the season just to make sure the community today it seems less impactful for players. I'll definitely still be doing it because I do need my collection of Rookidees, but now that the shiny is released, I mean, luckily I'll probably get another one when it spawns in a while. Who knows? But August community date, Rookidee will be happening on Saturday, August 30th from 2 to 5 p.m. Rookidee in the wild will appear more frequently, and of course the shiny one is available, which it already is. Evolve all the way to Corviknight to know the charge attack Air Cutter. Is that a good attack?
For Butterfree?
No, for Corviknight.
Oh, I'm going crazy.
You're like, what am I
Air
talking
Slash?
about? No, Air Cutter.
Air Cutter. Air Cutter got a boost recently.
Huh? Maybe.
Like, when I say recently, probably like a few months.
Doesn't it also get Iron Head and that's a legacy move or something?
I don't think it's a legacy move.
Well, let's check.
I could be mistaken though.
Let's check the Pokédex. This is the Dante Pokédex that we can actually check on right now. Paldea, and we're gonna go to Rookidee, Corviknight. Where is Corviknight in the list? Am I? Oh no, Corviknight is not Paldea. Corviknight is Galar, right?
That's Gen 8.
Yeah. I was like, that seems interesting. So if I go to the battle, yeah, Elite TM attacks Ironhead. It's an Elite TM Pokemon or move. It's actually kind of cool that I can see that now instead of like having to scour the internet for it, because now the information is there. So
it's so weird.
Now it's gonna have 2 Elite TMable moves. I mean, technically covers its attacks because it does have stab between the two. You know, Air Cutter being a flying attack and then Ironhead being a steel attack. But will it actually do better than any other attack that the Corviknight gets, you know? That's the biggest question.
Man, that is weird.
Yeah. I'm sure, you know, my friend here, Oxkin, will probably tell us because he's a PvP enjoyer. I appreciate it. We still have our Community Day special research story for $1.99. You know, encounters with Rookidee with a special delightful day pack theme special background. Candy, 1 premium battle pass, 1 Candy XL, which is, I feel like they should actually give us more. And encounters with Rookidee, of course. We do have the continuous background time research, which is like a 5-day thing that you can do every time you catch a Pokemon until you complete it, which is pretty nice, I guess. Event bonus is 1/4 egg hatch distance when eggs are placed in incubator. This is technically the last event of the month before we rotate into a new month. And are we at the end of the season then, or am I tripping? I think.
Oh my gosh.
Let's check out some information here. Let's see, seasons. We are at yeah, it is. Well, yeah, it is the end of the season because September 2nd is the end of the Delightful Days. We have gone through 3 months of this already.
Well,
almost.
Oh my god.
Almost. That's crazy, right? Being the last event, I mean, after everything that we're gonna be doing this month, anyways, it's gonna be a little bit crazy. But to be told, it's crazy that we're about entering the last month of the season, and that's actually in its own.
I feel like this season just started. That's what's kind of crazy.
Bro, GoFest season just goes by like this. Like, seriously. Because June had all GoFest stuff. July has all the craziness after GoFest. And now August were like a finale thing shit. So, yeah, too much things. Anyways, candy, 2x candy from catching, 2x candy XL from catching Pokemons, lore modules activated for 3 hours, instance the same thing, snapshots for the community day, special tray for a maximum of 3 per day. So that's interesting. It says 3 on this one, it said 2 on the last one. I have no idea if they extended how many more trays you can do. 50% Stardust for that. Again, field research for encounters for Rookidee and more other things. Ultra Community Day box, and of course, if you want to look for players, just go to your campfire stuff and everything. So, I only skimmed through that because I feel like, you know, most of this information is kind of explanatory. But are you excited for Rookidee and Corviknight in the next month?
Yeah, I love it as a Pokemon. I think the typing is very, very strong. I mean, like, look at Skarmory in PvP.
Yeah.
So definitely looking forward to it.
Yeah, definitely. It's definitely going to see some gameplay, if anything. All right. It's time for the biggest of finales. So before we actually get into this, we did have the Pokemon Presents happening. I know you wanted to already use your hand. Trust me. You're like, oh, man. It's like, but... Pokemon Presents. Did you watch it? Did you watch the Presents?
I did I watched some reactions to it with the clips in it, but nothing too much more than that.
Yeah. Well, you know, they announced a few things for some games and things like that, especially for Legend CA. One of the big things, of course, being Mega Dragonite for Legend CA. The brand new Mega introduced into the game, which will translate to go into Pokemon GO eventually. But I think they're going to keep us time gated until Legend CA comes out in the next few months.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Of course, aside from that, we did have an announcement for the big finale of Pokemon GO. And that, of course, being... how do you say it? Eternatus...
Is it the Gigantamax?
Yeah, it's the
Eternamax.
Eternatus. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, that's what I wanted to say, but I just couldn't remember the actual name of it. Eternatus.
Yeah, I was trying to think of what it was called too. My bad.
Yeah, no, it's fine. So you have this pretty cool picture of Station and Samacenta just looking over Eternatus, which is actually pretty cool. True to its lore, Eternatus is going to be interesting. So this is happening, of course, on August 23rd to August 24th. However, we do have news for the Dark Skies event, which is starting on 18th to the 23rd. So basically this is part 2 GoFest. Just say that. That's all there is to it. They just didn't want to say that name. So now we're going to have to rally to the finale of it to unlock an unticketed event anywhere in the world for the max finale. Trainers level 13 and above can break the weekly gauntlet of raids, max battles, and more for the chance to battle and catch every Dynamax and Gigantamax Pokemon that has appeared in Pokemon GO so far. Plus the newly arrival legendary Pokemon Eternatus. Quote that they actually said legendary here. So Eternatus ascends from the skies worldwide and emerges to the max finale. So it will be in every power sport available so far, in some ways at least. The return of the crowns. So Crown Station and Crown Shield Samacenta will be returning into race during this weekend. So yeah, do I care about Eternatus? Probably not. Because I won my Hondas.
I am going to at least do one Zacian so I can do the the ground form for
Yes,
it, but I'm probably gonna do enough to get 2.
Yeah.
Because I'm so angry with not having enough for it.
Yeah. I would suggest start asking for the weekend off unless you have other plans during that weekend, but we'll see how it goes.
I'll be good in the afternoon. Should be fun.
There's something else happening that you're just not telling everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, guys. It's kind of private what we're talking about. Well, whatever. Anyways, so Pokemon GO's biggest event yet will embrace with every Dynamax and Gigantamax Pokemon that appear in Pokemon to date, including Lapras, Snorlax, Gengar, Inteleon, thank you. Venusaur, Toxtricity, you know the name. Thank you. Charizard, Butterfree, Kingler, Blastoise, Cinderace. See, I remember that one. And Machamp. All coming back to an special weekend event. Jesus, goodness gracious.
That's too many.
Yeah.
I'm kind of stressed about that.
And each one of them that you catch, you'll get a chance of getting a brand new special background.
Oh, wow.
So trainers who take on max battles during the Dark Skies and Max Finale events will have a chance of receiving the new special background after making a successful catch. These souvenirs backgrounds will appear in Pokemon's summary page, showing the Pokemon's that was caught and commonality to your adventures. So any collectionists out there better have your teams ready, because if you want each one of the backgrounds on every single Dynamax and Gigantamax Pokemons, you are going to have the hardest time in your lifetime right here, right now, guys. Good luck. We're going to have to get the community together for this. So that's crazy. And the Darkest Skies, Hello Dark Days. So during the event, looks like the Dark Skies will be filled during the in-game overworld map. So that's going to be pretty cool to see. Just because Gigantamax is Gigantamax,
Oh, that is a cool background.
Yeah. So we do have Eternatus. Now, how can you catch Eternatus, you may ask? Yeah, easy pass. Yeah, good luck with that. With the guy. I'll send you a few remotes. How about that? So emerges into Pokemon GO global debut. Encounters the Poison and Dragon type legendary Pokemon as you progress through the Max Battle adventure with the Go Pass Max Finale, which starts during the Dark Skies event. As it says here, Eternatus can only be caught once during this event, and it requires much more candy and Candy XL to power up due to its massive power. The Go Pass Max Finale and Go Pass Deluxe Max Finale will provide significant amount of Eternatus candy and Candy XL. Let's click on this real quick. Okay, now we'll go back to that in a second. So we only get one. I don't know if actually we get two, depending on things, but I think it was just a matter of Candy and Candy XL. Chris, have you been seeing a little bit of what's going on the internet because of this?
From Eternatus?
Yeah, Eternatus.
Yeah. No, I haven't seen anyone say anything about Eternatus yet.
So, and I think this actually has changed as a recording of this, but closer to what we're getting, to be able to max out an Eternatus that you caught will probably require you to get over 4,900 Candy XL in total. Oh man, if you guys can see his face, hold on, let me actually switch over to the good one.
you gonna be walking him for a while, huh?
You think? Now here's the thing. This is all kind of dynamite in the end of the day. I don't know if all these values are gonna change by the time we get this, but let me go to our good friends on Poke. I think it's called Poke. I'm just gonna type Eternatus. How about that? On Twitter. Yeah, so the Pokemon group, which is technically the brand new data miners out there, or Pokemon miners out there, just updated this cheat actually, saying that, well, it's the updated cost for XL Candy cost for Eternatus have actually increased, and the last level to level 50 is gonna require at least 15,000 Stardust and over 890 candies just for that level alone. So if we're doing a total from level 40 to level 50 with the Candy XL, right now, as a recording of this, we may have to actually encounter or get over 8,900 extra large candy to power out to level 50. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know if I can do that many. I don't think
It's gonna be a while, champ.
It's gonna be a no for me, brother. It's like
They gotta make it easier somehow, right?
I hope so. There's a lot of factors on this that we're not considering. Of course, this is also Dynamite, so it is not fully confirmed into the weekend of. We may actually see an easier time, but it does says here that it requires much more candy and Candy XL to actually power this up. So
it does say here Max Finale and Go Pass Deluxe Max Finale will provide significant amounts of Eternatus candy and extra large candy. So who knows if it's gonna be like that much, but very interesting.
Honestly, just by thinking about it, I don't think so. Just because they're never that generous with the amount of candy and Candy XL that we're gonna give us for this kind of thing. So it also depends on how many more Eternatus can we really do outside of the Gold Pass and things like that, because it's gonna appear in power spots, the full ultimate form. It's just the question is, do we really want to get a group together to try to take down one of the most powerful Pokemons in the existence of Pokemon general, period? Just for the chance of getting Candy and Candy XL without the ability of catching another one after that? And who knows, maybe this Eternatus, it's gonna be the Floor IV. Who the hell wants to power that up? I don't know.
No.
Oh my god. I don't know how much more we will get by the time we get more, how much more information we'll get by the time this kind of weekend comes around. So I hope that Scopely is listening to everybody's concerns and be like, yeah, I don't know if I can do that many things. So but anyways, that is Eternatus and a bunch of other information. Again, guys, this is just disclosure information that has been happening outside. We are not affiliated. We don't know this information, but hey, you never know. It may change as we go along. Anyways, Station and Semacenta, of course, return, and you'll be able to get the the energy for them, so you can actually evolve them to or change their forms at that time. There will be new avatar items throughout the, I'm guessing, the Gold Pass, and the Max Finale will also have a helmet on it, the Gold Pass Deluxe. Gold Pass Max Finale, of course, it will start on the 18th and all the way until the end of it. The reward unlocks of the Max Finale will expire on Tuesday, August 26th, so you better claim them if you can. It doesn't say anything about like a lucky trinket or a Gold Pass or whatever it's called, Gold Bottle Cap or anything. So it really is gonna depend if this is only for that or they're gonna add it before the event starts and things like that,
Maybe they're making you wait a little bit with that Eternatus.
Yeah. Feature Pokemon and rewards to completing the past task to rank up the Gold Pass Finale to earn the following rewards: an encounter with Eternatus, which we have mentioned; random encounter with Dynamax Pokemons, which I'm hoping that they can actually have the background.
The background.
Yeah. Candy
background Wooloo.
Yeah. Candy and including Eternatus Candy and Max Particles. More goodies throughout the entire thing. And if you actually upgrade to the Deluxe, you can increase chance of encountering shiny Dynamax Pokemons typically found in 1 to 4-star Dynamax battles. So there is kind of an incentive to get the Deluxe just for that reason alone, to an increased chance of getting shiny Dynamax Pokemons throughout it. However, it doesn't actually apply to Gigantamax or anything above that, which is like legendary Pokemon, I believe. So be wary on that in that regard. Eternatus Helmet Avatar item, additional encounters with even more Pokemon, Candy and Candy XL, including Eternatus Candy and Candy XL, and more additional Max Particles, and definitely more goodies at the end of the day. The major milestones, which most of the Gold Passes does have. On Tier 1, you'll have an increased power for Behemoth Blade and Behemoth Bash. So it kind of already gets its plus, but if you actually use it, you're going to be even more plus for the adventure effect. Additional max particles from power spots on the first tier, so that's pretty nice. Tier 2 and Tier 3 will have technically the same thing. Behemoth Blade and Behemoth Match will do way more damage once you complete to the tiers. And even maximum increased power on Tier 3. However, on Tier 2, you'll have an increased chance for wild encounters near power spots, which is interesting. So that means they're going to add the ability to see more encounters on those power spots. And on Tier 3, additional rewards from max power Pokemon placed at power spots. So that's an interesting part of the tier, mostly because I don't think anybody's going to be using anything to put into the battle. But that's just me, you know. The web store will have 3 different max finale gold pass, you know, in the web stores. You can just buy it to get, you know, extra ranks and things like that. So on August 18 at 10 a.m. to August 23rd, as I mentioned, it is the Dark Skies event, which is the lead up to the max finale. The featured Pokemon will be a lot of legendary Pokemons for sure. You can see, and actually you cannot see, now you can see in the picture that they have every single legendary Pokemon appear in a max battle, and that's going to be a little bit difficult if you think about it. Just make sure you have your Station and Samacentas ready to go, because every Dynamax Pokemon seen in Pokemon GO is going to happen. And the max finale, so during the actual weekend, you'll see the Gigantamax forms. So you have the week to find Dynamax Pokemons, but then on the max finale, you'll only see most likely the Gigantamax Pokemons that have been released. Dynamax battles, Dynamax battle. Okay, so here's my question to anybody who's going to be playing this event and Scopely itself at this point. Will we have unlimited max particle collection throughout the entirety of this week or weekend alone? So you want us to do every Dynamax available, right?
Every Gigantamax too.
Will we have more particles to collect? Will they give us?
Better hope so. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
How much is Eternatus gonna be?
I think
it's gonna be 800. Or is it gonna be like 1,000?
I think it is 800 for based on Dynamining. So, but we're not sure entirely. However, while you think of that question, Chris, on Monday we have a loof of Dynamax Pokemons, including Squirtle, Caterpie, Ghastly, Krabby, Shuckle, Sableye, Beldum, Latios and Latias, Trubbish, Sobble, and Hatena. Which there's only like 2 Pokemon in there that cannot be shiny, so don't do those if you can. There will be no Max Monday during this day, but holy Jesus. Am I taking a week off of work or something? What the heck is going on? Anyways, on Tuesday, August 19th and Wednesday, August 20th, we have Charmander, Ammonite, Kabuto, Articuno, Zapdos, Moltres, Pidove, Dribble, Cryogo, Rookidee, Toxicity, both low form and Ant form, and Scorbunny. And yes, a lot of them can be shiny, including the Rookidee. And then on Thursday and Friday, August 21st and 2nd, we'll have the last batch of Dynamax Pokemons, including Bulbasaur, Machop, Chansey, Raikou, Suicune, Entei, Welmer, Darumaka, Passimian, Rookidee, Scorbet, I'm sorry, not Rookidee, Grookey, Scorbet, Wooloo, and Phalanx. I mean, I've done most of this already, so it's not like I really need any more. I'm thinking the only collection part of this would be, of course, the special, the special backgrounds. But will they actually become part of during this, or is it just going to be the Gigantamax ones that you get during the weekend? Who knows? We do have raid battles throughout this weekend, or this week alone. From the 18th to the 20th, we'll have both Station and Samacenta. They can both be shiny. On August 21st, will only be Station, and August 22nd will only be Samacenta. And during the weekend, we'll have the Crown forms, just to make sure you guys know about that. All can be shiny, of course, and you are able to collect energy from each one of those battles, so that's pretty nice. 3-star rates, we have Farfetch and Weezing. I don't think anybody is ever going to see these Pokemons or ever battle these Pokemons in race unless you're really a collector. And then 1-star race, we're actually gonna have Sinistea. I think we're actually getting the shiny release very soon on this.
You know, for how rare that authentic is, I hope so.
Yeah. If you are planning to do Seishin crowd form, I do recommend. There is going to be a raid hour on Thursday, August 21st, from 6 to 7 p.m. if you want to battle the crowd's Sword Seishin. And then on Friday, August 22nd, you'll have Samacenta. I think it actually says that only during this raid hours you get the energy. So, Chris, you better go to raid hour. That's going to be crazy. Wild encounters, Rookidee, Scorbunny, Sobble, Scorbet, and Wooloo. That's it. It's like, that's it. Okay, so here's the bonuses. Oh my goodness, we finally got to this point. Trainers will receive the bonuses between 12 a.m. to 11:59 p.m. on event days only. More power spots than usually will be active, which is a plus. Thank you, God. Power spots will refresh more frequently, and max power collection limit will increase. There's also going to be increase to remote raid pass limit to 30 starting on Monday the 18th to Friday, August 22nd. There will be a time research to actually collect candy for Seishin, Samacenta, and encounters with Rookidee, Scorbunny, and Sobble. I'm not sure if they're Dynamax or not. We do have a code. Everybody go get this code. GoFestMax in the web store to be able to encounter some Dynamax starters.
Gigantamax.
You know what I meant, but you're right. The RSVP planner will be active, of course, after this next weekend. And then, of course, find your community. I think that's everything. And that is a lot of information. Oh, actually, I haven't even gone over the actual Max Finale weekend. Even though we'll be saying that we only going to see Gigantamax Pokemons. That's not all that you're going to see. Because you're going to have to prepare for the Max Battle Finale Eternamax Eternatus. Will take over the majority of power sports during the Go Fest 2025 Max Finale. How is that going to work? It tells us that we're going to have every single Gigantamax available, but we're also going to have to actually look for Eternatus too. So that's kind of insane in the end of the day. While trainers may not be able to catch the Eternatus after defeating in max battles, you'll earn a large amount of candy and Candy XL, which can be used to power up the Eternatus they catch via the Go Max Battle Finale. The question is how much more rewards we get from it every time we defeat one. So will it be an insanely amount of like 100 extra large candies or something like that? Or it's just going to be like a bare minimum, just like, oh, I'm giving you 20 instead of 10 or something like that, you know? So even though that's still pretty strong. Excuse me. I've been talking too much, but you know. In addition to Eternatus, all Gigantamax have appear in Pokemon Go may appear, or at Power Sports may appear. So that's even crazy. The following Pokemons will appear throughout specific hours throughout the weekend. So from 10 to 11, we're going to have... On Saturday the 23rd, from 10 to 11, we're going to have Lapras. From 11 to 12, we're going to have Snorlax. From 12 to 1, it's going to be Gengar. From 1 to 2, it's going to be Inteleon, which I feel like that's going to be lunchtime for me. 2 to 3 p.m., Venusaur. 3 to 4 p.m. Machamp, and 4 to 5 p.m. we have Toxicity and Form. And that's just Saturday only. On Sunday, we'll have Rillaboom from 10 to 11, so I guess I can sleep in. 11 to 12, Charizard. 12 to 1, Butterfree. 1 to 2, Kingler. 2 to 3, Blastoise. 3 to 4, Cinderace, dinner time. 4 to 5, Gigantamax, Toxicity, Low, and Form. You got a Chansey.
Got the UG3 special at home.
Nice. All Dynamax Pokemon appear in Pokemon Go may also most appear at Power Spot, but it will be less likely. Okay, thank God. But I'm hoping that so why give us the ability to see other Dynamax Pokemons if they're gonna be less likely there? Don't give us like a 1-star, you know, like Rookidee or something when we're trying to get Eternatus or something, you know. So be a little more mindful, Scopely. As I mentioned before, throughout the weekend, Senchen and Samacenta. Failings with the Train costume is going to be appearing in 3-star race, so I know a lot of people are going to be looking for that too. And the Pikachu's return too. Oh my god. Wait, is this the Pikachu's from GoFest in person, or the Pikachu? No, they're not in person ones. They're actually the Pikachu's from the global GoFest, because the other one had the little like whatchamacallit, glass on the eye instead of the back on the hat. So this is the global ones. It would have been interesting if they didn't do that anyways. But wild encounters during the weekend. A lot of in the list. I'm not going to go over them because it's just too many. They're basically just Dynamax Pokemons without the Dynamax forms. So just Run Go Plus. And during the weekend, same thing for the additional Power Spots will be active. Power Spots will refresh more frequently. Collection limit will increase. 2 times candy for catching Pokemon, and 2 times candy XL chance from catching Pokemon. And during the weekend, the remote late limit will be lifted, so you can do as many max battles as you can. Interesting. We already talked about the time research. The time research focuses on power up Pokemon and defeating Eternatus throughout the event. Complete the research tags to earn candy, XL, max battles, and more. It's probably going to be 1 or 2 anyway. So, field research encounters will reward you with Kabuto, Almanite, and Trubbish. And complete certain field research stats to earn Station Candy, Samacenta Candy, and Eternatus Candy. Okay, so we gotta just look for the field research too, you know? We're gonna have to find everything possible for all these things. Okay, so a lot to unpack here. A lot to talk about. A lot to think. Is this just a big event for people to actually be like, I'm not gonna do this? I don't know. I feel like this is just a lot. I mean, I feel like GoFest also has been a lot, but we just got GoFest. Why go into the finale and all this, you know? And if you are going to do a finale like this, can't you just like give us Eternatus, or at least give us the chance to catch more than 1 Eternatus and everything? The whole candy thing and everything seems insane. I mean, I understand Station and Samacenta, every Gigantamax out there, every Dynamax out there. We're gonna have like a redo this when, you know, another year later. So, what do you think, Chris? What are your full thoughts on this at this point?
It really depends how many people are gonna like be needed to beat this. I'm assuming they're gonna give us at least 40 people, you know, since it's a Gigantamax. But like, this thing is strong in the main series, so I am not looking forward to fighting it, but hopefully with all the bonuses they're giving us for Zacian and Zamazenta, it isn't too bad. But yeah, get your teams ready. Don't be like me for Latios and Latios Day and be rushing to build a battle team. But I don't know. I can't really give my thoughts on this one ahead of time until I see how tough it is to actually beat in person.
Yeah. It's gonna be a little while to think about it in the end of the day. So
but it does suck using the energy on it when I'm gonna want like the particles for all the Gigantamaxes I haven't gotten yet.
Yeah, it's gonna be. I said it's gonna be an interesting weekend. It's basically just GoFest 2.0 but without the whole craziness of the spawns and the biomes and everything. It's just gonna be Dynamax, Gigantamax, and all that stuff. So. I definitely still want to do as many Stations and Samacentas as possible, not because of the energy, but because I want to get my Hondos. But I don't know. It's going to be wild to say the least in the end of the day. But yeah, that is the max finale. I'm sure the closer we get to the event, the more information technically we'll have in the end of the day. Okay, so I talked too much. We still have about 4 news things to talk about. So Chris, I'll let you go to the next 2. How about that?
Oh. Oh, yes, it almost makes sense why Adventure Week was after seeing this.
Right.
Fossil Research Day. So Saturday, August 2nd at 2 p.m. To 5 p.m. local time. The featured Pokemon are going to be Tyrant and Amora. I know what you're thinking. We had these last year, bro.
Yeah. Yeah.
Um, Interesting. Wild encounters: Ammonite, Kabuto, Lilip, Anorith, Granados, Shieldon, and if you're lucky, you'll encounter Tortuga and Arcan, all of which can be shiny. There's going to be a paid timed research for $1.99 or the equivalent in your local currency. You'll get encounters with Tyrant and Amora. If you really need the shiny, go for that. If you buy that same box from the web store, you also get 3 max revives.
Mm,
It kind of just feels like Adventure Week last year, part 2.
it just feels like a redo of another research day we had for this.
Yeah, but I guess it'll be cool to get some more Amora. I'm probably just gonna get more Tyrant though.
Yeah.
But we'll
The
see
only
what
Pokemon that
happens.
I care about this
What
is
Anorith?
Enerat, yeah. This motherfucker has not been shiny for the entirety of his release. I better get a shiny of this regardless how maybe that's the only hunt I care about.
I got you. I got you.
Yeah.
Giving you that shiny look.
Yeah.
The next one I saw a little bit about this. Sweet encounters await during the Sweet Swarm event. Sweet Swarm be Sunday, August 3rd. Dude, they're so close together.
Oh my god.
August 3rd at 12 a.m. to Wednesday, August 6th at 11:59 p.m. local time. The featured Pokemon are going to be Combi and Swirlix. They're going to be in field research and timed research tasks, and you'll have an increased chance of encountering a shiny one, supposedly, for both of those. So take that with a grain of salt.
Yeah, Swordlex is the only one I care about. I mean, if you have combi, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna have like 10 male combis and not even a female one.
Yeah, can hope for that female shiny combi, but yeah, the Swirlix is just a cooler shiny, anyways, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Event bonuses. That's just me coping. Event bonuses. Lure modules activated during the event will last for 1 hour. So instead of 30 minutes, lure modules are more likely to attract event-themed Pokemon. And then you'll get an increased chance of encountering shiny Combi and shiny Swirlix. Is that for everything, or just from lure modules and the timed research? I don't know.
Who knows?
Timed research. The timed research will focus on tasks for catching Pokemon, spinning Pokestops, and more. August 3rd at 12 a.m. to August 4th at 11:59 p.m. local time, you'll get encounters with the featured Pokemon Swirlix, 3,000 Stardust, and 25 Pineapples. And then August 5th at 12 a.m. to August 6th at 11:59 p.m. local time, you'll get encounters with the featured Pokemon Homebee, 500 XP, 3,000 Stardust, and 1 Lure module. Very interesting.
It's kind of funny that they gave you the one paid item of the lower module with combi and 25 pair binaries with Swirlix.
Yeah, I don't know what they're doing. It's interesting. I mean, if you're hunting one of these shiny, especially that female shiny combi, or maybe you just want a female combi, it's an interesting event. Definitely not anything crazy though, for sure. Just a little snazzy event.
Yeah. Really not much to talk about this. I mean, you technically can target each one of the shinies if you could. Just sit at a lure module for about an hour each other day, and then you'll be fine in the end of the day. So, and if you have like a bunch of them, also thank you for opening my gift. You have a bunch of them all at once, it's even easier to run around. I do need lure modules actually. I think the funny thing is that Amanda, I saw her account and she has like 43 lure modules of each. So
that's because everyone else is always loading up the lure modules.
Yeah.
At events.
Yeah. So That's how it is when it comes down to it. All right, 2 more events, and then we'll wrap it up with the PvP section. We are already running a little bit ahead of time here. We're gonna go with the Cozy Companions event. Welcomes the Snum Pokemon to Pokemon Go. Woo! Yes, Snum! This is starting on Wednesday, August 6th at 10 a.m. to Tuesday, August 12th at 8 p.m. local time. A nice little 6-day event. The worm Pokemon Snum and its evolution Frostmoth will make its Pokemon Go debut. You can use 400 snow candy to evolve Snum into Frostmoth after you earn 10 hearts with Snum as your buddy. You can only evolve Snum. Evolve Snum into Frostmoth at night.
Small price to pay.
Also, they kind of misspelled this because they says you can only evolve Snow into Frostmoth at night. Anybody using ChatGPT here? Because you guys better fact check your sources here. Anyways, event bonuses: 2 times experience for hatching eggs, 1 extra special trait per day. So that would be 3 then. That's pretty nice. For the first time in Pokemon Go, you might encounter shiny Tandemaus. If you're lucky.
Interesting.
Tandemaus will have an increased chance of being encountered in party play. So I better be using your account, brother.
Oh my gosh.
Friendship levels will increase faster than normal throughout opening gifts, trading Pokemon, or battling together in raids, gyms, and trainer battles. Wild encounters will have Abra, Geodude, Carablast, Shelmet, and Phantom, and some trainers may even encounter Alolan Geodude.
The traits.
Is there a Pokemon missing from this pool? A Pokemon that should actually be in the wild instead of something else that's been released with this event.
You talk about Snum?
Yeah, we're talking about Snum. So Snum is not going to be in the wild. However, the following Pokemons will appear from 7-kilometer eggs: Galarian Farfetch, Patcham, Snum, and Charcadet.
They really like putting new Pokemon in eggs, huh?
Yeah. After the event ends, Snum will still hatch from 5-kilometer eggs. So there is an incentive if you think about it, but the shiny hasn't been released yet. Field research tasks will be awarded, of course, for the 10 team Pokemon. Time research will give you 1 lucky egg. Encounters with the 10 team Pokemon, including Snum and Tandemaus. So at least, they give you a free one,
Yeah, I'll take it all day.
Yeah, hell yeah. That Tandemaus, though, 1 in 100 chance of getting the 3 family. Anyways, you also get a time research for $1.99 or equivalent to your local currency. 1 lucky egg, 1 star piece. Encounters with more event team Pokemons, including Snum and Tandemaus.
Honestly, a guaranteed Snum over hatching a non-guaranteed Snum.
Yeah. Although Charcadet being 7k eggs is pretty nice, I guess.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Yeah. And then, of course, you do have your Cozy Companions Ultra Ticket box for an additional 5 bonus Ultra Balls. Like, we're going to be able to use them, but whatever. Snum is a fan favorite. I think everybody loves it. I mean, if you go to my Twitch right now and just type in, Snum on a chair, that will basically be the emote you'll see. But yeah, so not a bad addition. And then Shiny Tandemaus is definitely going to be a grind. Because, first of all, it's not appearing in regular other means. Is it coming out of eggs? No, right? No, it's not coming out of eggs either. It's going to be time research, paid research, and the party play. Yeah, that's going to be an interesting hunt. I do have 2 regular hundos. They're both for family, unfortunately.
400 candy, too.
400 candy for Snum. So you better start hatching those eggs. Oh, man. Yeah, they're definitely getting us about. However, last but not least, we're finally at the last event of this podcast, because you know what? Why not? Munchlax Hatch Day is coming.
Dude, I saw this pop up and I was like, oh, baby.
Yeah. Do you even have one?
A Munchlax, a shiny, no.
No, yeah, I mean neither. I mean, I've been hunting this thing forever. Anyways,
Yeah, I want this. I just didn't want to put a lot of money into it.
yeah, me neither. Me neither. So Saturday, August 9 from 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. local time. Wow, that's actually a really long event now that I think about it. Because it's happening in the morning and ending all the way at night. I better stock up on eggs. Or I'm sorry, on incubators. So, Munchlax will be more frequently in 2-kilometer eggs. You'll also have an increased chance of hatching shiny Munchlax. Event bonuses: 2 times a candy from hatching eggs. You'll have an increased chance of hatching shiny Munchlax. And increased chance of receiving 2-kilometer eggs from spinning Pokestops. Time Research will award you with an incubator and 5,000 experience will be available at no cost. It does expire at the end of the event, so be very careful not to claim it before then. You have your pay Time Research for $199, 2 times hatched Stardust from hatching Pokemons, but also you'll get, it says right here, that Time Research will challenge you to explore 1 kilometer to earn the following items. 1 star piece, 2 super incubators, and more. I'm definitely not going to be putting a super incubator in a 2-kilometer egg. So I better stand that. Munchlax has a Ultra Ticket Box for an extra 1 lucky egg at no additional cost. So that's pretty nice on the web store. And there is a Munchlax hashtag extended bonus starting on Tuesday, August 7th at 10 a.m. to all the way to the end of the event on August 9th with half egg hatch distance. This is definitely going to be an event and a hunt. I know a lot of people don't have a Munchlax shiny, and if they do, I mean, lucky you, I guess. But
get another one. Yeah,
get another one. Do I want to go the entire day of hatching eggs?
Yes.
Yes. It would be my very first Shando egg too, if I ever get one. Will I get that lucky? Probably not.
I mean, hey, yeah, you could be like me. Yeah.
Quiet boy. Let me check my hatch.
Yeah, you got more Shundas anyway.
Well, that too. But I also have over 28,000 egg hatch in the entirety of Pokemon Go. That number's gonna go up by the time hatching. I think I'm gonna get to 30,000 at that point.
I was gonna say, Munchlax is a fun one.
Yeah. So definitely stock up on your incubators pretty soon because that's what we're gonna have for the entirety of it. So. And that's it. Finally, oh my goodness, a lot of information. Do you just want to do our PvP real quick before we actually end this? Because
yeah.
Okay. Good. Anyways, yeah, thank you. So, H// was actually broken in PvP. Did you actually see anything about it?
No.
Okay.
I know that typing. I know everyone's been talking about it for the longest time.
Yeah. So. A regular H// okay, so this is the information that I got just even by listening to PvP Corner here. When H// was released, even a 1500 CP H/ in defense or in shield mode can take about, I want to say only 2% from a level 50 max Pokemon in Master League.
2% damage?
Yeah, so do you see the bar? Like you know the bar? The bar only has like a little bit of inch like health lost from an attack, from a charge attack. From a super effective charge attack, by the way, not to mention that. And then here's the kicker on this one. Both shield form and attack form or sword form or whatever you call it has different CP values. So if you power up a shield mode H// to 1500 or close to 1500, and then it transforms into sword form during battles in the Great League, this CP goes up exponentially to over 1500 in the Great League.
That was an oversight for sure.
This has been fixed as a recording of this podcast, as far as I know. I don't have the full-on details of how H// is right now, but it was a broken Pokemon because all they did is basically forgot the decimal point in his power in its coding of things. So AG slash. How do you spell AG slash?
Like AEG.
Yeah, thank you. So in the Grey League, you do one in the Grey League AG slash Shield form XL. By the way, it's ranked like 169 with Psycho Cut, Shadow Ball, and Flash Cannon. And then let's see, Ultra League. AG slash Shield is actually 737. So if you think about it, it's not like really the strongest Pokemon in the world ranking wise. But because it was broken, I don't think everybody has like the full-on data just yet. So you can basically go into Master League before it rotated out and just be like, oh yeah, my AG slash is actually, winning all my battles now.
Get taken out by a Pokemon like with like no CP.
I know, right? That's crazy. It is crazy. Yeah, that seems pretty weird. But we'll get more information as how AG slash is really shaping up the meta, if anything. There's also a new TCG Pocket set coming out in a couple of days, as I'm recording through the podcast, focusing on Ho-Oh and Lugia and Generation 2. So good luck with those. And real quick, I actually forgot to mention this. Looks like Shonen Jump, which is, the official manga for like One Piece and all that stuff. Yeah. And Pokemon is doing a collaboration. Which it's amazing because you see Pikachu with Luffy as the One Piece. Yeah, no. Remember, this is One Piece. This is Demon Slayer. This is My Hero Academia, which actually all those mangas are already over anyways, but they're gonna have collaborations with Pokemon, which is pretty cool. So if they do some special cards, it's gonna be a lot of money. So I just wanted to mention that because it's just hilarious that I saw that just a few minutes ago. So what can I say? Not a lot now. So oh hey, looks like there's somebody spoiled a new Shuckle EX in Pokemon TCG Pocket.
New squad. Who did?
It says that his ability. I know, right? It has 120 HP. It is a grass Pokemon. This Pokemon takes 20 damage less from attacks, and it has triple slap for 1 energy, doing 20 damage. Flip 3 coins. This attack 20 more damage for each head.
OP.
How is this already a basic Pokemon? That is a little bit OP now that I think about it.
He has a chance at KOing first turn based on like who's
he can do if you get all three if you get all 3 heads, you're basically just knocking down like an Eevee or something on turn 1.
Yeah, definitely interesting.
Yeah. Anyways, that is all we got for you guys today. It's been a long podcast already. I'm just gonna sign us off. Anything else you want to add to the end here?
Drink water. It's hottest time of the year, pretty much. Stay hydrated. Yeah, that's pretty much it.
I like it. Anyways, make sure you check us out on any of the podcast services feeds, Apple Podcasts, iHeartRadio, Spotify, all those places. We would greatly appreciate it. Follow our social media, myself as Go, Purified Podcast for anything Pokemon Go related, and PKMN Trigger Please for Chris, even if he doesn't really appear on Twitter very much. Anyways, email us anything, purifiedpodcast@gmail.com. Don't forget to check us out at the Pokemon Professor Network /purifiedpodcast or patreon.com/Pokemon Professor if you also want to include us into their Patreon exclusive Discord. So with that being said, let's just end it, guys. Chris, take us away.
Okay. Hope you guys had a fantastic week and a half, 2 weeks. We'll see you guys next time. It should be very action-packed. It looks like they're trying to keep us loaded up with different events. So, don't get FOMO, but have fun. And we'll see you guys next time with, even more good news. Peace out, guys.
Keep purifying them, everybody, and we'll see you guys hopefully next time.